If we can procure some glimmer coal from Digger's ruins, Sir Brocker ought to have a change of heart about the regalia sword. I can guide you there, if you wish.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Follow me.
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
Of course. It is rather high. It might be beyond our reach. Methinks I can make it over there. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen. My magics are yours to command, should you require the skills of a mage. Might I be of assistance? Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby.
Here's hoping we find something worth the trouble. On, wouldn't you say, Master?
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. My curative magics are at your disposal. Point right there.
Strike hard enough that we might not have to do this twice.
Strike fast and true, now a quarry shall fall. Of course.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next. This ought to suffice, unless you'd rather mine for more, Master.
I quite agree.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow.
I'll go and open the chest.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold. Ice's stain is yours to wield.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? I've just had a thought. Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurer's trade.
By your leave, Arisen.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit. With that big don't waste.
That was superb, Arisen.
This ought to be more than enough glimmer coal to satisfy the smith. Shall we deliver it to Sir Sarah? A person of import, I take it? Very well. I will lead the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you? Could you come over here? Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. Jack of all trades is a master of none. Right, just follow me.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
Pray, speak up, should you notice aught amiss.
One of us is being drenched! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Here, if you please. Hold a moment. Haven't we already found what's being asked of us here?
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard.
Feast your eyes on this! Could you come over here? You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
I suppose 'tis so.
Here, an enchantment of cold frees our foes. You are indeed healing. Allow me.
I believe yon foe is drawn to light.
We ought to extinguish our lanterns, lest we summon it unwittingly.
You'll not live to regret this. What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full. Here, if you please. Having trouble keeping up? No matter. I shall wait for you, as long as it takes.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden. Could you come over here?
A customer, then. That changes things.
So we've finally arrived. I thought we'd never make it.
You're back! Have you any glimmer call for me? Look at it all! This'll last us a good while. You've my gratitude. Rocker! We've got more glimmer coal. Now we can reignite the forge.
'Tisn't the forge what needs igniting, girl, but your fool ears. I've told you my smithing days ended when those monsters moved in. I've no use for glimmer coal anymore. I'm done, understand? I'll not hear another word about that rusted hunk of steel. If you're so keen to have it repaired, then see to it yourself. Now leave me be. My mattress beckons.
Oh, I was certain he'd pick up his tools again if we only had more glimmer coal. My apologies for putting you to all that trouble, sir, but mayhap your efforts needn't go to waste. I could try my hand at repairing that sword for you, if you'd be agreeable. Way I see it, if old Brocker's the only smith with the skill to see it done, then I'm your best hope, being as I'm his apprentice and all. Well, what say you? I'm grateful for your trust, sir. You'll soon see your faith was well placed. Mayhap not soon as 'twere. I fear I'm a novice in the truest sense. I'll be needing some time. But I'll see it done all the same. You have my word. Mark me. This blade will be shining like a star by the time I'm finished with it.
Splendid work. So Sarah might be the dwarf's apprentice, but restoring that sword will be no mean feat. Is she truly up to the task?
It seems that we must seek out this Ambrosius. If we had to learn more of the God's way. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Go on, have a look.
I always get a bit on my toes. Surely I'm overdue a day off.
Hoy, looking to change your vocation, perchance? No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've naught to lose, and you might even make a new discovery. Well, got any findings to share? Many thanks. Interested in my wares?
By and large, the people of Bagbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts and regard her as family.
Vermont's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent. Though, of course, they have their reasons.
Interested in my wares?
Barely scraping by.
I swear I've never slept better.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go, then.
Ready to forge on?
Interested in my wares?
Another new tool.
Wish I had someone to share this
Anything
with.
to tie my boobs.
Come to think of it, I long to make things right after what transpired at the coronation. There will be a reckoning for this. I shall not suffer others to mimic our master's powers.
Look as long as you please. Always a pleasure.
Time, this place.
I've ne'er seen this sort of craftsmanship. How'd they work such a pattern into the blade? Hi there, Arisen. Forgive me, but I've made nary a lick of progress toward restoring that sword of yours. The blade's make is as intricate as 'tis beautiful. Suppose that's why these things ne'er see battle, eh? If I only knew how to create this pattern on the steel, mayhap the rest had come easier.
What are you jabbering about now?
Oh,
You're looking at the work of a blaze hammer. 'Tis a process scarce employed, but one befitting the prestige of a regalia sword. Honestly, girl, you're no apprentice of mine if you can't figure out aught as simple as that.
sorry, Brocker. Must have slipped my mind. But if these patterns were the work of a blaze hammer, mayhap that's what it'd take to fix the blade. If you've not heard the term, 'tis where you heat your hammer to extreme temperatures by dipping it in magma. 'Tis hardly e'er used since the hammers like to cool afore you can forge aught with it. Brocker's explained the process to me, but I wonder if that's enough.
It seems 'twill take a rather complex process to restore the sword. But I've no doubt that Sir Sarah is up to the task.
Right you are.
Knowing that the patterns on the sword were the work of a blaze hammer complicates matters somewhat. Suppose I'll sleep on it. Mayhap the answer'll come to me on the morrow.
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
You're the one who brought that regalia sword here in the first place, aye? I want a word. It's that fool apprentice of mine. I haven't seen her since yesterday. Knowing her, she skipped off to the mountain base cave on Volcanic Island to try her hand with a blaze hammer. It's the only place with enough heat, see? Since you're the one who inspired this nonsense, you'd best go find her. And bring her back in one piece, lest I ring my hammer against that hollow shell you call a skull!
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Well met, sir. How may I be of service? Wonder if there's any easy words.
I might make it look easy, but only from experience.
This is no good. Can't let myself get distracted. Polishing my armor can wait till the morn. Some of us get complacent, but I train every day. The way forward is blocked. We shall have to find another path.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
It's a thankless job, this. Sir, how can I be of assistance?
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen. morning.
All goes awry.
One wrong move, and I dread to think. I dare say you are the only one to whom I may turn. If you've the means, sir, I pray you to purchase the deed. I cannot fault your hesitation.
So stiff after a day's patrol.
Let's take it easy today.
My knees are acting up.
Somehow my feet always carry me. I always draw.
This ox cart's bout can't set off till I've had my due.
Can't stomach a place like this. Anywhere's better than a little crowd.
Over here, please.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life. Time to be heading home.
We're not to talk during missions, sir.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit. Go on through.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
I've seen better days, that's for sure.
might I be of service? It's been a hard day.
I've little enough gold to spend this time.
I end up feeling weary. Am I shedding?
What ought I to do?
Must hold up.
Not what will come of this.
Everyone's as tired as I am.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Well, Max, how did I do that? How'd I end up here? None of us is guaranteed tomorrow.
Politics this morning.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Peruse at your leisure.
It's a long day of work.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their...
This ox cart, I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
What am I supposed to do about it? Any mistakes that shall exist. Come on then! Try your luck!
Let my magic grant me the
This creature is hard as stone, making it ideal for tossing at our other foes.
Are you trying to piss me off? Keep that.
On my way!
You're gonna regret that.
Much obliged.
Never you fret. We all have our moments.
More of the same, it seems.
You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold. Suppose things can't always go my way.
What's this about? What work needs doing?
Time to hit the sack. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
We're almost upon Burnworth.
At last. We pawns are hardy folk, but combat still takes its toll.
You have my support.
Give me a moment to think, will you?
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Interested in my wares?
Am I shedding? Must be my winter growth growing in.
Not selling.
I don't think so.
Isa's stain is yours to wield.
There's aught I'd ask of you. A personage of great esteem is to return from Batal to Vermin. I speak of Sir Augustin. He is a noble and the leading voice of opposition against the Queen Regent. Your aid is requested in guarding his ox cart as it travels the high road. As a potential ally to your cause, 'twould do you no favors if he were to come to harm. I trust he will cooperate, and bear in mind that this is a matter of the utmost secrecy. Not even the captain of the guard has been informed of it. You have your orders. Read them, and follow them to the letter.
We must fly to the aid of those in need.
To sell off what I can.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Now.
Suppose I could visit some first news.
That's what's selling you.
Last update without any sword
Tis always a delight to see
I really would have been better off a baker.
None of us is guaranteed tomorrow. Good heavens, the pantry is crawling like
Mayhap I'll nose around. See what's selling me. Days like this.
Mayhap I will find myself better now.
all this
This is quite a quandary. I near tire of our talks.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
what's like to sell round here.
Well, look while you're here, eh?
Idleness is a luxury I can barely afford.
Have you heard tell of an ox cart travelling the roads at night? Honestly, I follow every regulation to the letter and only travel during the day. Why can't others do the same?
There's been much talk on the street of this phantom ox cart that travels after sunset. But I've heard rather enough of it. Our hands are full enough as it is.
Where are you going?
Tis always a delight to speak to you, friend.
That tyrannical Sir Ludolf thinks he can do whatever he likes. And, well, mayhap he's right. He had the watchhead himself sent off to fella Dullahan. That tyrannical... That tyrannical Sir Ludolf thinks he can do whatever he likes. And, well, mayhap he's right. He had the watchhead himself sent off to fella Dullahan.
Oh, someone do aught about this.
So what'll it be? Not to twist your arm? Well, you needn't decide this very moment.
Oh, someone do aught about this.
Must finding these be so difficult?
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Won't someone do aught about this?
Good tidings to you. Are you the Arisen, perchance? Aye, I thought you might be the one. My husband spoke of you, you see. 'Tis through him I hear much of the gossip going around town. I suppose you're here to see him. You'll have to come another day, I fear. He's been sent out on a mission, and I can't say when he'll return. 'Tis a perilous mission at that. I've heard he is to fell a Dullahan at the Ill-Doer's resting place. I worry for him. I do hope he'll fare all right. Oh, Sir Ludolf, you say? Aye, we're acquainted. He's been coming around oft of late. As I recall, his visit started just afore Gregor was given his new assignment. Why are you asking me about him? Does this have aught to do with my husband? What? No. You mean... not my Gregor? Sir Arisen, I beg of you, you must save my husband. You will be repaid, I swear it. No amount of gold can compare to his life. Just please, save him. Oh, thank goodness. Pray, go to him at once. My husband's life is in your hands, sir.
Perhaps we ought to hurry, lest we arrive too late to be evade. If we are to aid Sir Gregor, we must needs make for the Ill-Doer's resting place. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Besides on me.